What's up, guys? It's Frostbite711, and today we're back with Divinity Original Sin 2. So last time we ended up saving the Meister, and then we had to start the ritual and talk to our god, and now we're here still talking to the Meister again.
She sighs impatiently as you hack up the last of the green smoke.
You can't channel enough sauce? Gods be damned, why couldn't you have a nice simple problem? Finding an orc to dance the hornpipe, perhaps? I know exactly what must be done. You must find a master of sauce. And I could have helped you once, but no longer. The purging which the Magisters included as part of their service was quite efficient. They stripped me of my sauce. Not enough to silence me, but enough that I would not turn their insides to lime. Enough to sever my link to the font from which all sauce flows. And certainly enough that I cannot train you. So we must seek alternatives. Alas, the only sauce masters not yet hauled off to Fort Joy or turned into meat puppets are those too dangerous or cunning for the Magisters to contain. Sorcerers that allowed their power to corrupt them. Many are wicked, cruel, vile, and generally not good teacher material, but we may have no others to turn to. You will not be there long, I assure you. There is only so much you can glean from a twisted mind. However, it is the path we walk, no matter what the cost. No matter what is asked of you.
The Meister doubles over in a violent coughing fit, struggling for breath. After a few moments, she regains her composure, wiping a thin smear of blood from the corner of her mouth.
No matter what is asked of you, you must learn from them. My, you have been a busy little creature, haven't you? Yes, they would do nicely. You may need to visit several of them. I doubt anyone would be willing to give up all of their secrets.
As she speaks, one of her wounds reopens, a dark red stain spreading across her tunic. She hisses in frustration and starts to bind the gash.
I wish there was more I could do, but in this condition, I would be more a hindrance than a boon. Godspeed, and remember, do whatever it takes.
The spirit of an elegant elven woman materializes before you. She seems surprised.
You can see me. A god woken in my presence. You honor me.
The spirit looks at you regretfully.
It is hard to hear of such power and not covet it for yourself. I lie to myself and convince myself that I am special. But I am not special. I am dead.
Never forget it.
or selling? Capital. Good luck to you.
There we go. I think for now it should be fine.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Then we can talk to the guy and maybe Ifan can pay him to... Ifan needs to get his stuff. Oh, there's chests. Let's see, open a chest. I wonder if if there's anyone who has lockpicks here.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat
Tell
of
me,
vinegar.
have you heard any news?
Don't come over. Not like you're buying
Nothing
any
good. The void woken are everywhere.
I don't
Buying or selling? Capital. Good luck to you.
Let's see, does he have any lockpicks? No, he does not have any lockpicks at all.
keeping it together, Bree. You're safe among friends. Never forget it. How are you holding up?
Not in any mood to talk about it.
Oops, I need to have him pick it up. There we go.
Glad to see you well. Anything more? Until later then.
Back for a return visit. Have at it. Got yourself situated. Yep.
You're safe among friends.
The spirit of a magister stands before you. She smiles openly.
I was slain, but now I have been avenged and restored. I can rest.
Handle this sorcerer on the loose. I knew they should have cut off the Meister's head and burned the rest. Gotta make sure it don't grow back.
A valiant warrior against the void.
I doubt a reptile could appreciate the beauty of Barstan's gentle melodies. I consider myself fortunate to be carried to paradise by his silken voice.
Hold it. Papa no, you no go.
He grins, unpleasantly.
Loha didn't tell me to let anyone of your description in. so why should I? It's already mad as a bag of cats down there, and I've no intention of flinging another mangy yowler in there. You again? I told you to scram once. Don't make me say you can't buy my boat. You can buy 10 seconds of me eyeballs examining the ground for, oh, let's say, a small fortune. You look like you'd be good for it.
He pockets the coin and gazes dramatically at the ground.
Hey, back away from the stairs. You'll find out exactly why they call me Papa Thrack.
Okay, let's see, what does she need? She doesn't have this one. Don't have the money for that one. She doesn't have this one. Doesn't have this one. Or this one. So when we have more money, we'll have to come back and get. Well, let's see. I did not mean to pick that up. Oh well, I guess I'll sell them.
I've spotted something.
Look at that. A fresh face. Shrewd and sophisticated. Like any true lizard. Welcome, be, Governor. Take a load off and enjoy
Ifan approaches you, a drink in his hand and a wide smile on his face. He clearly feels at home in this grimy place.
Want a drink?
He grins and hands you a drink, full of good cheer.
It's really been some adventure so far, eh? One must stop to appreciate the good moments, right? And if this isn't a good one, I don't know what is.
Ifan looks around at the Under Tavern, contentment plain in his eyes.
Ah, well, plenty of drinks to be had when the world's saved.
Ifan's eyebrows raise, and his cheeks color beneath his beard.
I'd say the same about you. I'm never lonely when you're around.
She's not trying to flirt. She's just being nice. I swear if he kisses her, it'd be hilarious.
Ifan smiles, shyly. It's not a familiar expression on his rugged face. He inches closer to you, so close that you can feel the heat of his body warming you. You can smell his scent, wild and animalistic.
You're incredible.
He reaches out one scarred hand to touch your face, gentle as can be. Catching your signal, Ifan smiles shyly and nods.
Let's keep moving.
That's funny! He just tried to flirt! Excuse me for a moment, I'm dealing with my spider web, so I had to deal with that. If I have a spider in my apartment, I'm gonna be so sad. Or at least I had a little web that I had to deal with, so give me a moment while I... Ew! I think it was on my arm. I think I got it, though. I have to work today. I don't want to work today.
Watch him. See that? Right in the kisser. Doesn't even...
My good lady, I see that you accompany no other than His Royal Majesty, the Red Prince. I have a message for him of quite vital importance, if you'd be so kind.
Of course she'll be so kind. Speak freely, kinsman.
Directions, milady. I was bid to send you to none other than Brahmos the Wanderer. He was waiting for you here, my prince. But...
He looks around the hazy room with hasted eyes.
The House of Shadows stirs. The Honorable Brahmos sensed them closing in. He had no choice but to flee from Driftwood. A little ways east he went, in search of safety, to an encampment of paladins. You will find him there, Majesty. And with that, I have told my tale.
Indeed I am. We will follow your directions. You have my thanks, kinsman.
Prince of Princes, I am humbled and grateful.
He bows deeply before the Red Prince, as reverently as one would before a god.
The House of Shadows stirs. An ominous phrase. It's as if I can feel the onset of night. Perhaps. But you must realize that until a short while ago, the very existence of the House of Shadows was a mystery to us. If this thing of darkness steps into the light, it must be desperate. And desperate means dangerous. You still stand by me then, despite us being targeted by such a formidable foe. That is quite admirable, I must say. Onward, then. Let them strike when they may. We shall be ready for them.
Shoot! Oh, that's pretty high attitude. I think I'll actually end this episode here, so if you enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss out when I make a new video. Have a beautiful and wonderful day, and don't forget to stay frosty.